Hello, baseball fans, and welcome. This is the game of the week on MLB The Show. It's the Tampa Bay Rays taking on the Seattle Mariners. And this is the rubber match, Siggy.
And these games can really shape your season, Boog. You always want to come through when you have a chance to win a series. That'll boost confidence amongst the entire organization.
First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go. And the pitcher for this one, MLB. And Singy, it's unique these days, but he's more of a pitch-to-contact type of guy.
Yeah, Boogie, he doesn't rely too heavily on the strikeout. He knows he needs to miss barrels, get some soft contact, let the defense do work behind him. And I think a guy like that can keep a good tempo, don't give hitters time to adjust or think. They can move through a ball game, and you look up, they're in line for a quality start. We'll see what he's got in this one.
Here comes the 0-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
Well, he didn't like those first two pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole. He's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Got him swinging.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way. So credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Albies, the next to hit, takes ball one. Boyd, not a big strikeout guy, but still very effective as far as starting pitchers go. One of those guys that involves the defense and really gets them involved in the action. That's a hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
He moves the ball around all the quadrants of the strike zone and will add and subtract velocity. And because of that, he gets the weak contact. It's all about missing the barrel of the bat.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. Homered last night. Added another hit as well. Dive, and he's got it. Throws from his knees. Throw pulls him off the bag, and he's safe. It seems like this type of guy is kind of a dying breed nowadays.
Well, exactly. When teams are looking for high velocity, high strikeout rates, a guy like this doesn't necessarily do that. So in order to really appreciate how good he is, you have to see him, because if you're just looking at a stat sheet, you might overlook him.
Corey Seager in the box with one away as he takes ball one. Albies on third. Ohtani over at first with one away. The other way, and it stays fair. One runs in. Heading for the plate. Play at the plate. Got him.
The base runner did a great job of making that a close play at the plate with an excellent slide. Made the catcher work to get out there and put down the tag. The throw was on the money, and that's what made the difference. Big time play to cut down a run.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. Squirts away a little bit. Runner at second, 2 down.
Ball 2.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
2-1.
On the ground, and that chance handled in plenty of time to first, and Bellinger is out. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. So they get one run on 2 base hits, an error, and 1 left. On to the bottom. Back at T-Mobile Park, and on the hill, TB-T.White. And Chris, pitching on the road has not been particularly kind to him.
Yeah, and you don't want to be too quick to say that he can't pitch on the road. Sometimes, you know, it's just a matter of luck. It's not having a feel. Difference between the bullpen mound to the mound out there on the playing field. Don't know what it is, but I know this. He's got good enough stuff to overcome and get it done on the road as well as at home. So we'll see what he's able to do in this one.
And now we check out the Mariners lineup. Collectively, they're swinging the bats really well right now, Chris, scoring a lot of runs.
Indeed, it seems to be contagious right now. Top to bottom of this lineup, they just seem to be feeding off of one another. One thing I watched in their batting practice is, although they've been scoring a lot of runs lately, they're still paying attention to the details. A lot of balls back up the middle the other way, and that's really the building block for great offensive production.
Ripped to short. Tosses across to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the right fielder, Mike Trout.
2 down, base is empty. Here's Mike Trout.
Well, he's been having a great year this year and hitting home runs at a good clip, and the matchup is very favorable.
Hit in the air, center field. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. New inning getting started, and stepping in for the Rays, Randy Arozarena. Arozarena, 30 years old now, and he's a former Rookie of the Year. That's outside, and that's ball 1. Swinging a foul straight back. And that skips in the dirt. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now it's William Contreras. There's a strike. Contreras launched a homer in his most recent game.
Runner.
Arozarena on the move. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Arozarena aboard here at first with nobody out. And that one popped in the air, left field. 1 down.
Good pitch. He just kind of had him out in front on that pitch away and wasn't able to stay closed.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, David Fry.
David Fry.
And that's outside, and it's 1-0. Snap throw to first. Arozarena dives back. And that one fouled off. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering in there for a strike. And the count 1-2. This one in the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Arozarena into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. On the ground to third. Hernandez over to first in time. 2 down.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Matt Wallner digs in now. He set a new career high in home runs this year, and Singy, he's just trying to set the bar as high as possible now.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Swing and a high fly ball to left. Nabs it, and that's the 3rd out. 1 left for Tampa, but they still lead it 1-0. Back in Seattle, Jeff McNeil stands in.
Leading off for the Mariners, the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Just missed. Swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
And a foul ball. In the air, center field. Bellinger should have this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the catcher, Freddie.
And here's the catcher, Freddie Fermin. Good defender. He's been inconsistent offensively. Check swing, called strike. Out to center. Bellinger makes the grab.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Josh Bell, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. 2 outs, base is empty. Swing and a ball popped up. Seager makes the play, and it's out number 3. Nobody left for Seattle, and it remains 1-0. And we're back. Top half of the 3rd inning. Luis Arraez stands in. Boyd back to work. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Hit hard on the ground to short. Whips it across. And one away in the top of the 3rd.
Now that second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
Here is Ozzie Albies up to hit. Singled and scored his first time. And there's the strike. 1 out, base is empty. Just missed. That one to first. Bell. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away. Here's Shohei Ohtani. 0 for 1. He hit into a fielder's choice his first time. And that drops in for a strike.
Well, sometimes as left-handed hitter, you know you're going to see at least 1 or 2 breaking balls in the at-bat, so why not go up there ready to hit that first one? Just couldn't barrel that one up.
That misses the zone. Now 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes the count.
Albies stands at first with 1 out. That misses the zone. The count now 2 and 2. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Albies makes the turn at second. The throw in, and he's out.
Hey, as a former center fielder, I'm feeling pretty good right now. That's an excellent job by this guy to come up throwing and deliver a strike to third base. Now, for the offense, that's a tough one to swallow because you never want to lose a runner in scoring position by making an out at third base.
So now it's Corey Seager in the dirt. Ball 1.
I love this part of the game. Does he really want to try and steal second against this catcher? I know he's fast, but it's pretty risky.
Ground ball up the middle, flips it, and they get the out. So 1 hit is all they get. We head down to the home half of inning number 3. It's the Rays 1 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Tap foul at the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Misses outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
So up next, Michael A. Taylor. Can't glove it cleanly. Still manages a throw, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Here's Kike Hernandez. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And that's a double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Trey Turner now 0 for 1 so far. And that's down and away. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the 3rd and final game of the series. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Jump throw across his body. What a play. Inning over. So they can't do anything with a 2-out double. On to inning number 4. It's the Rays 1 and the Mariners nothing. All set for the start of the inning. Here's Cody Bellinger.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
Hard hit right side. McNeil gets it to first. 1 up, 1 down.
Up next for Tampa Bay, the left fielder, Randy Arozarena.
Now it's Randy Arozarena. 1 for 1 with a single so far. First offering misses badly for ball 1.
That's a ball.
Base
2
is
balls,
empty, 1
no
away.
strikes.
Top half of inning number 4.
That's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
1 down, base is empty. And that's ball 4. Tried another slider, but it missed the plate.
He did not take the bat off his shoulder the entire at bat.
Here's the catcher, William Contreras. Fly to left his first time. There goes the runner. That's in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag.
You know, nights like this when it seems harder to score, I like the call to put him in motion and try to steal the base. Ball's not carrying, no home runs so far, so trying to manufacture some offense like this may be the way to go.
Up the middle, and that one handled. Throw to first in time.
Good slider inside right there. Batter fighting to get there, just rolled over it, got the ground ball.
Now up for Tampa Bay, David Fry. 0 for 1, he grounded out in his first at bat. This one in the dirt, and well done to keep it close.
You don't want to run yourself out of an inning, so it's got to clearly get far enough away from the catcher. If you're the runner at third, think about scoring.
And there's a ball. Arozarena on third with 2 out. And that's in the dirt.
1 strike. Ball. That pitch is out.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That's a base hit. Run scores.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
So 2 down. Matt Wallner next to hit for the Rays. Swing and a ground ball, and that one gets through into center field. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. So the Rays batting order turns over. Here's the Rays leadoff hitter, Luis Arias. Ripped into right center, and that should be extra bases. Headed for the plate. 1 run is in. Coming home. The relay throw. And he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning. 2 runs, 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. On now to the bottom of the 4th. Rays 3 and the Mariners nothing. Welcome back, and take a look at some hot hitting in this series as we check out the numbers. And that's downstairs. And that's ball 1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
That one is absolutely belted. That's not coming back. That one felt good. His 2nd homer of this series, and they close the gap. It's 3-1.
Things might get pretty interesting if they keep connecting on pitches like that.
This one absolutely screamed out of here, Singy. A laser. StatCast tells us it was 112 miles an hour off the bat.
Yeah, it left in a real hurry and didn't go that far because of the launch angle being a little flatter, but clearly it had all the velocity it needed to leave the yard.
Mike Trout up next for the Mariners. In there for strike 1. Swing and a ground ball out to short. Seager fires over to first, and that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now here's Jeff McNeil. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. In the air, left field. Arozarena after it. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Up next for the Mariners, the catcher, Freddie.
And now the catcher comes up to hit. Freddie Fermin. Fly to center his first time. He's 0 for 1. In the dirt, 1-0.
Well, the offense has gotten going, and a pitcher wants to go out there, have a real quick inning, get those guys back into the dugout so those bats can stay hot.
Check swing. He went. And the count 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Started after the 1-2 pitch. Appeal to first. Didn't go. 2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Up the middle. Albies. Fires over to first. And that is that. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. And this is now a 3-1 ball game. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. Coming up, we head to the 5th. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. On the ground to third, and it goes just foul. Two of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. Strike two.
0-2.
Popped up first base side. And that's a fair ball. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Well, here we are, third time through the order, and this is where we see the OPS jump up. Manager might have to go to the bullpen a little bit sooner than he anticipated.
Shohei Ohtani next to hit for the Rays. Inside. Ball one. A free pass coming with nobody out and the runner at second. Looks like they're shooting for the double play.
Well, it doesn't get much easier with this next batter, but I totally understand going with the intentional walk in that spot. He's just too dangerous at the plate right now, and there's a base open, so it gives you options defensively to get an out.
Seager in the box now. No balls and a strike. Foul ball there. Ball one there. He was looking to come up with the shutdown inning. And off to a shaky start. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Base hit. Ozzie flying around third. He'll score, and it's an RBI single, and they're up by 3.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. Just kept it simple, played pepper with the middle of the infield, and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. That's off the mark, and that is ball one. He's got an MVP and a Rookie of the Year under his belt, and a guy who's played every day as a first baseman, every day as a right fielder, every day as a center fielder. Runners on the corners, no outs. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. In comes the run from third. It's an RBI single. It's 5-1.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. MLB will depart, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new now on the bump, Pete Fairbanks
gets an opportunity to square off against his former team, so I wouldn't be surprised if he came out a little extra jacked up right here.
Swinging a foul out of play. First and second, no outs, and we're at the top of the 5th. That breaking ball drops in for a strike. Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Oh, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one. Just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in, and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
Rip to third. Over to McNeil. And that's 2. They get 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 1 left. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Rays 5 and the Mariners 1. Back at T-Mobile Park, bottom of the inning. And here's the first baseman, Josh Bell. Swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Well, these Mariners, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
That one not close. 1-2 the count. Down to the dirt, swing and a miss. Contreras collects, fires to first. In time to get him. One away in the strikeout. Here's Mike Tauchman. He struck out swinging in his first at bat. That one's upstairs, ball one.
Well, a big lead like this is comfortable many times, but not when these two teams are matching up. You got to continue to keep your head down, play catch with that catcher, and just try to move through this lineup.
Gathered in by Seager. Throw to first. Tauchman is gone.
Now batting, left fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
2 outs, base is empty. Here's the left fielder, Michael A. Taylor. Grounded out his first time. Ripped on a line. Makes the grab, and that's the inning. Mariners go down quietly there. They're down 5-1. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now, David Fry. Fairbanks back to work. That one finds the zone. That's strike one.
Ball.
On the ground, right side. And that's just foul. Now that's smacked to right center. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Put a really nice balanced swing on it, and when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box, and he'll feel real good about that one.
And that one finds its way through. And now 2 aboard. Back to the and here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. So out of the bullpen for the Mariners, Adrian Morejon.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Fry at third. Wallner on at first with nobody out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Lefty out of the stretch. Runners at first and third. Gets a piece and stays alive. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Well, that slider down and away, it's just kind of a slow death. With 2 strikes you're looking to protect, and halfway to the plate, you know you've committed, and you know you're going to have no chance of touching it. Tell you what, sometimes you just have to tip your cap.
Runner on the go.
0-1.
No throw. He's in there safely. Second and third, one away. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Shohei Ohtani.
To the plate now for the Rays is the DH, Shohei Ohtani. Pitch misses, and it's 1-0. And another ball.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
Just missed.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
Corey Seager next to bat for Tampa. And that is cut on and missed. And it's a full count.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often.
Well, that's a strikeout, and that'll do it for the inning. So they strand a pair. 9-1 and 2 scheduled to hit in the home half of the sixth. It's the Rays 5 and the Mariners 1. Back at the ballpark, and in this series it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And a swing and a miss there.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
And he can't come up with it.
Well, it's been a struggle on offense for them in this one, so maybe that wakes them up a little bit. You know, an error can certainly give the opposing lineup something to get excited about. You got somebody on base, so we'll see if they can make something of it.
Back to the top of the Seattle order. Now it's the shortstop, Trey Turner.
Hey!
In the dirt, but kept close.
0-1's the count.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Nobody out, runner at first. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Here's Byron Buxton. He's already homered in this game. First pitch just misses.
Ball 1, no strikes.
And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. Nice changeup.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of the zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Trout at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. And a fastball misses outside for a ball. And the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Hernandez off of first with 2 away. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 1 left for Seattle. They're down here 5-1. Top of inning number 7. Now here's the Tampa Bay cleanup hitter, Corey Seager. There's the strike.
0-1's the count.
That one missed. And he hits a ground ball right side. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th. And here comes Bellinger. The first one to Bellinger is in for a strike. Next offering is fouled back. And ball 1. Base is empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. The next pitch misses. 2-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. He swings and crushes one. Deep on its way. Way back there. Gone. It's a belly bomb. And they add to their lead. It's 6-1. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. A good hitter gets pitch recognition early. He saw exactly where that was going to be. The challenge, not get over anxious and come out of your swing. He stayed on it and got all of it.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Adrian Hauser gets the call from the pen.
And he's had his struggles so far this year, as you can see the inflated ERA. Looking to bring that down a little bit right here.
Fought off foul. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. To the warning track. Makes the catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
And a seed into center. That's a base hit. And that extends the inning.
Now batting, third baseman,
David Fry will hit next. Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike. That one misses. Going to count 1-2. That's out to center field. Buxton settles under it. And that is that. One scores in the inning coming on this solo home run. And this is now a 6-1 ball game. You're watching Major League Baseball on The Show. Welcome back as we take a peek at the starting pitching so far this year.
here.
He swings and fouls one off. Swings through that one out in front that time.
Another 0-2 count right here. Pitcher just in the driver's seat. He can go anywhere he wants to go right here.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along.
Thought it was a pretty good pitch. Top of the strike zone. We're seeing more fastballs in that location. Hitters, especially with 2 strikes, have to be ready to pull the trigger.
This one in the air, right field. Wallner. And puts the squeeze on that one. 2 away now. Here's Josh Bell.
Now batting, the first baseman, Josh Bell.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. Back there. And forget it. He'll touch them all. His 17th of the year. And they're chipping away. It's 6-2.
That home run narrows the gap between these two. This one isn't over yet. The great pitchers are able to tease the outside part of the zone with the breaking ball. That means that it looks like it's going to be a strike, but finishes off the plate. Well, that one finished on the outer half, but caught just too much of the plate and hit for a home run.
Base is empty with 2 away. Mike Tauchman up next for the Mariners. Swing and a miss. That's the sweeper.
0-1.
This one's smoked on its way out of here. Home run number 5 on the season, and they cut into the deficit. It's 6-3. 2 pitches, 2 swings, that one for a home run.
Looking to be aggressive all the way, and it paid off for him in a big way. Back-to-back jacks, and this club is fired up right now, Boog. I mean, this is the kind of thing where you really start to notice hitters in a lineup feeding off each other, and the collective confidence just continues to grow.
And now Kevin Cash out of the dugout and ready to make a move to the bullpen. Thomas White is done. And a pretty good outing for him as he leaves with a nice lead. New pitcher when we get back. Garrett Whitlock comes on now.
And compared to a lot of other relievers, strikeouts have not been a big weapon for him this year, so the defense should be active.
Now here is Michael A. Taylor.
Counts 1-0.
First pitch, not close. Two down, nobody on. And that one is downstairs. And now 2-0.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Swing and a miss. And the count 2-1. Bullpen movement for the Rays. Caleb Thielbar up and throwing. Razabon getting cranked up as well. Swings and misses. And the count's even at 2.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
2 outs. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That's the 3rd out. Inning over. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's now 6-3. This is MLB The Show's Game of the Week. The 8th inning is coming your way next. Welcome back as we take a look at their upcoming schedule.
Matt Walner.
Hard hit left side. Gets it to first. And a quick out, number 1.
The first baseman, number 4, Luis Arias.
Luis Arias now at the plate. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. At 96, that pitch is in for a strike.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
Next offering is in for a strike. Siggy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely. If he's doing damage now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Now batting, second baseman, Ozzie.
And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
Yeah, and the domino effect of that is running up pitch counts on pitchers and then either getting them to a place of fatigue or getting into the bullpen perhaps before you get to those higher leverage arms at the back end.
And that's off the outside edge. And the count is 2-0. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. keeps the inning alive, and now Shohei Ohtani to the plate.
Clearly seeing the ball very well in this one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Adrian Hauser won't go any further. It's a 3-run game, and we'll be back to tell you about the new arm in a minute. New pitcher for the Mariners, Brooks Raley.
And if you dig into his walk rate, his numbers are really impressive. He's really filled up the strike zone this season, so these batters.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance, and it hits the fence. Coming home. He'll score easily.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just missed out on a home run right there, but he certainly hit it hard enough. Just didn't have the right launch angle to carry it over the wall, but still an excellent swing of the bat.
Here's Corey Seager. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1. That one pushed foul, out of play off to the left. So Sieg suffers the strikeout. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. It's now 7-3. You're dialed into the show. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Cole Winn.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Hernandez,
Ball one,
the
no
leadoff
strike.
batter, as he looks at ball 1.
Well, that's really the money spot, down and away. If you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for hitters to square that up. That's what you love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
Here's a swing and a line drive, and that's a base hit into right field. And the leadoff man aboard.
The batter number 7, shortstop,
Trey Turner at the plate. 0 for 3 in this one. And that's in for a strike.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 0-2. That one almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
Outside low. Now 2-2. Fastball is outside. Hernandez on at first. Nobody out. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk.
Well, we've seen this recipe cook up a big inning plenty of times. 2 runners on, nobody out, and they're in the heart of their order. It's just a great opportunity to put up a crooked number.
Buxton stands in now and watches strike 1. Tampa Bay's bullpen with some action. Sean Armstrong warming up for manager Kevin Cash. Brazoban getting loose as well. Got him to chase one upstairs there.
No balls, 2 strikes.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. First and second, no outs. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning.
3.
Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. But no advance from the runners.
Well, take a look at the 3-pitch sequence here. Pretty simple in terms of putting them away at the plate. Once you're ahead 0-2 as a pitcher, you can really expand the zone and see how aggressive that hitter is going to be trying to protect and battle. And right there, clearly he was in swing mode, but all you can do is hope to foul that off.
The 0-1. There's the swing and a miss. One out. Runners at first and second. That's down and in. A slider missed. Cut on and missed. Struck him out. Back-to-back strikeouts. So now it's the Mariner cleanup hitter, Jeff McNeil. 0 for 3 with 2 flyouts and a strikeout. And there's a foul ball. First and second, 2 down. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. Out of here! A 3-run dinger. Home run number 20 on the year. It's 7-6. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That's an impressive swing of the bat to go over the wall to the opposite field gap. And, you know, there are a lot of guys that just don't have the pop to do that, and probably just as many who don't have the approach either. He let that ball travel, and he got great extension on the follow-through to drive it out of here.
Here comes the skipper out of the dugout, and he's ready to make the move. Cole Winn gives way, and he leaves in a 1-run game. Caleb Thielbar into the game.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
And here is Freddie Fermin. That's towards center. Bellinger. And that'll do it. But not before they're able to draw closer with this blast. It's now a 7-6 ball game. And we're back. Bellinger up to hit. Raley back to work. That one finds the zone, and that is strike 1.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And there's a ball. Swing and a ground ball. Whips it to first on the run. Pretty nice play there. So digging in, Randy Arozarena. Swing and a miss. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Out to short. Turner with the throw to first. And a couple of quick outs. Now here is William Contreras.
He is a talented player. His big brother Wilson has voiced that his little brother may end up being.
And here comes the Mariners manager to the mound. Pitching change coming. Brock Stewart will take over here.
He's certainly been one of their better relief pitchers this season. The numbers are really solid, so they feel great about handing the ball over to him.
Outside low. Ball 1. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the ninth. Just missed.
Ball 3.
And a ground ball to first. And a foul ball. Up the middle. Trey Turner gloves it. Handles, throws to first. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for him there. 6, 7, 8 scheduled to start the bottom of the ninth. It's the Rays 7 and the Mariners 6. So they turn to their closer, Sean Armstrong.
He doesn't get a lot of strikeouts compared to other relievers, so he relies on getting that soft contact and the defense doing work behind him. They'll have to be on their toes with him on the bump.
Well, one-run game, and now the switch hitting first baseman Josh Bell. He's already homered here in this one. Check swing, called strike. Late with the swing there.
He was really trying to stay back for something off speed. That's why he was so tardy on that swing.
Ripped to short. Throws across the diamond. One up, one down.
Fastball groove right down the middle. Usually a lot of damage done with that pitch. A hard grounder, but he wanted to get that ball in the air, maybe drive it into the gap.
And stepping in for the Mariners, Mike Tauchman. And that one fouled off. And fouled off. Looking to get the tying run on base. Foul ball, still 0-2. And he deals. Good eye in that spot.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
That one outside, and it's 2-2. That's hard hit in the line. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. As the tying run is forced to stop at second. A perfect example right there. That plate discipline, it pays off.
The deeper he gets into a count, the more comfortable he becomes, and he usually wins the battle.
So up next. Michael, so they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Max Muncy.
And this is a big at-bat coming, Boo. Definitely a little added pressure on him here.
Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
So the tying run at second. Tried to check his swing. Appeal to third. No, he held up. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
One and two here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Now only one out remaining.
Boog gets talked about a lot, but a good high fastball in a 2-strike situation, it's just become such a problem for hitters in more recent years. But with all of the emphasis by pitchers on developing that spin rate, having a good grip on the baseball, those high fastballs, they kind of look like to the hitter that they're rising, even though they're not, but they're not decreasing in velocity and spin rate, so very difficult to get the barrel on it.
With the tying run at second, and the home team trying to pull it out.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
The Mariners down to their final strike. In the air, left field, down the line. A Rosarena on his horse. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. The 0-2. Hit to right, and that ought to do it. And he'll make the catch. Ball game. And the Rays strand the tying run on base to win it.
Well, this was a total team effort, using 6 pitchers in this ball game to get the win. Outstanding job of passing the baton, the next pitcher stepping up and getting it done. You got to give them a lot of credit because this is not easy to do. We'll see how it affects them over the next couple of days.